When I was editing some of my other videos, I noticed that my head was kind of blocking some text and you couldn't read it. So I put my head down there so you can still kind of see me, but you can also see all the stuff that's on the screen that I'm showing. It's kind of weird. You can't see my mouth though. Blah. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, I don't want you to miss out on any text, even though it might seem kind of unimportant. But all right, before you get all crazy and saying, "What the heck is this? What changed? Well, you didn't show us how to make this." This is the exact same diagram that we had in this diagram. It's just I drew it a little bit better. It looks a little bit more nicer, and there's more organization to the credit cards, basically, is what it is. If we look up here in the key, the way that I'm tracking the credit cards on this is now a little different. There's more detail. I have the credit card name, the type that it is, and then whether it's an auto pay or manual payment and the amount that I'm paying. You should never have a manual payment, because that's the purpose. The point of this video here is to tell you to automate everything. I've already done all this automation and it's been that way for a long time, but you want to basically automate every single flow that happens here, right? The paycheck into your checking account is automatic. So why not automate everything from here to there, right? I mean, that's going to be the biggest thing. I used to pay every single credit card one by one, log into each of the accounts and actually track it. But I recommend that you just set up auto pay for every single one of your cards. You don't have to do the statement balance, but you can do the minimum payment to get started. Some of them I have the statement balance for, and others I have the minimum payment. So like this card, this card, this card, and this card have balances that are kind of too high to pay off right away. So I have them on the minimum payment amount. Everything else is just automatic pay of the statement balance. But actually, I know that this one is kind of, I can actually change this to auto pay, so we can do that together. But the point of this video here is to automate everything. Automate every single flow that you can. There's no sense in doing all this stuff manually. Just automate as much as you can. I mean, basically, it's going to be automating all the payments to your credit cards. Okay? So that's going into your credit cards and adding your bank information and telling your credit card to pull, you know, the payment whenever that thing is due, or whenever the statement balance comes due. Right? So I don't know, that's about it. If you got other flows that need automation, just do that. Do that right now. Do it. Do it right now. All right? So that's it. I mean, I've already done this, so this is going to be a pretty short video, but you go ahead and do it. So I'm just going to go and change the auto payment from minimum payment on this card to the statement balance. So I'm going to go to Discover, log in, click here, click there, and change this. Click there, read everything, make sure you read everything, click there, and now we're paying the full statement balance. Cool. I have selected the full payment balance and all this good stuff is going to happen, right? So it's pretty simple. Now when my payment becomes due, this whole amount, as long as I don't make any more payments or charges on this account, then this is what is going to be paid, and that, you know, that works. That's great. Another thing that I can do is just pay this amount right now. Why don't we just do that? What the heck? Why wait for 2 months? Oh, cool. It does it for me. Would you like to use your cashback bonus? Yeah. All of it. 0.42, the number of cents that makes the universe answer to that question. Okay. Paying from my Squab account. There we go. Confirm. Great. And just like that, we've knocked out one credit card debt. The first credit card debt is gone. And this is now an auto pay statement balance. and I'm changing it to black. Black is the new red, or is it orange? All right, but sweet. So now in a day, maybe, we're gonna be able to go into the budget, into the tracking thing, and then that balance is gonna go to 0, and then we only have a couple more credit cards to deal with, only 3. All right, and that's about it. That's all I'm gonna do for today. It's a short video, but go ahead and go and automate everything. All right, there's no point in yeah, I'm the staging. There's no point in doing all this stuff manually. Just make everything automatic. And as we're going to add more components, right, like when we start saving or investing or whatever, we're going to add more automations as that comes. And later, I'm actually going to be looking at something, a app that might be able to do all these automations for us. So we'll have like a central control panel where we can go in and do all the automations for us. So for example, instead of going to each and every single credit card and every account that you have, you just add all the accounts to that app and you manage the flows from there. So it's pretty cool. It's called Astra. I'm going to be looking into it a little bit more, probably test it out before I show it to you guys live, just to make sure that it does what I think it's supposed to do, and that will be pretty cool. All right, guys, so that's it. Go automate your stuff. See you next time. Bye-bye.